It's 8 p.m. Crease. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
It's 8 p.m. Crease. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
What's going on, people? How's everybody doing today? Hey, it's Monday. You know the grind, the weekend, all that kind of stuff like that came to the halt, so you had to go to work. So you know how that goes. I'm Will, as you can see, which I need to go and take that off since I'm riding solo dolo right now. Sorry, I meant to come on a little earlier. You know what I'm saying? People watching the Louisville Duke game, so getting all kind of hype, I guess. I mean, same outcome type stuff like that. We'll get into that a little later, but definitely wanted to go ahead and give people opportunity to watch that game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they had a good game on Saturday, so I guess they had a lot of people who was believing in the smoke. It is what it is. So, well, you know how that goes. Like I said, I hope everybody's Monday's been good to them. President's Day, all that good stuff like that. Got some announcements we want to go ahead and do. Let's see. The first one off the hand, we got Fat Tuesday is going to be at Catholic Enrichment Center, 3146 West Broadway. That is actually going to take place. Let me see. Let me get my stuff together for you guys. It's actually going to take, like I said, tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Knights of Peter Claver Ladies Auxiliary Court 219 is having a Fat Tuesday. So basically, you know what I'm saying, you get food and everything now. So you're talking about some good old gumbo, red beans and rice, chicken and things like that. So go ahead and check them out. Reasonable prices. Like I said, it's 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. while food lasts. Go ahead and get that. Go ahead and support the community. You know how it goes. Go ahead and look back and get it back what I said. So it's all good. I hope everybody know where to find us. If you don't know where to find us at right now, something's wrong. You've been playing at the Mark and Will Show. Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, you don't stop. Instagram, YouTube. We on it right now. We on Facebook also. Mark and Will Gaming. I got. I'm gonna go ahead and get involved. I got some other stuff that I went ahead and took care of, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that rocking and rolling. Go ahead and get this tournament stuff that I want to do with that. So make sure you follow all of those, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know how we do. We don't stop. FNC, FNC. Some of y'all like, what is FNC? Well, I'm going to tell you. That's what you need to go ahead and watch, man. You need to go ahead and take care of that. Watch that. It's We have great conversations and all that good stuff. So make sure you check that out. And D, Shan, Mark, we got topics that to go ahead and what's going on in today's world. It ain't just about sports. So make sure you give that a check out and see what's going on. You will enjoy that, without a doubt. High school. We actually, it's tournament time this week, but was able to go ahead and do a poll today. So make sure you check out Twitter, Facebook. Got the kiddos on there. Got the polls ready for them. You know what I'm saying? People go ahead and vote. Total combined, period. So we're talking about votes from Facebook and Twitter. You see what I'm saying? So make sure you go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff like that. Go ahead and vote for these kiddos. I just want to share real quick. Like I said, I've said this before. A lot of people see the stuff being passed through, being shared and all that stuff. But, we wish we could put assists, blocks, all that. Kentucky High School Association don't have it on their website. Plus, hey, we always allow you to nominate. Just get it in. Get it in before, on Sunday before 5 p.m. We'll go ahead and look at it and examine to see if that kiddo is worthy of the nomination. Also, it's about the week. It ain't about one game. So we talking about, now, if they only play one game, then that's different. But if they play 3 or 4 games and little Johnny had like 20 points on one and then he had none, then, he had a good game. That's good, but it's based on week. So shout out to little Johnny for a good one. It is what it is. Just want to let everybody know that, you have an opportunity to nominate. You got some people saying, hey, you only look at points and rebounds. That's on the Kentucky, the website. But you, as a parent, as a uncle, as a cousin, man, you get them stats, you let us know. If you know little Johnny had 15 assists and 5, we'll double check, but go ahead. I mean, just do what you got to do. So we appreciate it. What's up, D? How you doing, sis? Hope everything's okay. As we grinding on this Monday, kind of late, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? You know how we make things work. I wish I could get my brother Bump on here. You know what I'm saying? To dissect some things, but I know he's probably asleep or something like that. So I ain't gonna bother him. It's kind of late in the night. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff like that. So go ahead and support these kiddos. Like I said, district play is this week. They already done started some games was yesterday and today. So like I said, go ahead and vote for these kiddos. Even if it's not your kid, if it's not your relative, go ahead and look at it. Look at the stats, see what's going on. Check it out, please. Can't go wrong. Just do it. Simple. Just vote. Don't be like, oh man, my son plays for XYZ and he's better than this dude. Well, he probably didn't have a good week compared to this other dude. And that's okay. We all can't be perfect. We all can't be great every week. But you can support a teammate, support a school. That's what you can do. So please do that. Don't get caught up in that mix. You know how that goes. If I could read you guys the DMs and all that messenger stuff like that, it'll blow your mind. For real. So go ahead and support these kiddos, man. They deserve it. Student athlete, big time, man. Don't hold back. Keep it going, without a doubt. Let me see. Oh. NBA. Hope you guys, did y'all watch this? Did y'all partake in this weekend? The dunk contest, the 3-point shooting contest, all that stuff like that. Team Giannis 184, Team LeBron 175. Team Giannis got that win. Giannis only played a couple of minutes after he got his little dunk because his wrist was already bothering him. So that was a wrap on that one. What did you guys think about the game? It's different. It's way different how it used to be. Things change, but it had some moments. It had some good moments, had some bad moments. It's no defense. not until the end, most of the time. But the add on of the 24 points to honor Kobe and things like that. All I know is Tatum and Mitchell and Dame Time put on the show. They put on the show. Tatum did his thing, 55 points. Mitchell 40. Dame 26. I mean, come on now. I mean, that's almost all the points. You know what I'm saying? Marcus did a little something for Utah. It's a little different, but great. Hey, that right there. I mean, they was this. And if you look at the percentage, it's off a little bit. You're like, man, they were shooting half-court shots, all that kind of stuff like that. They was, playing games, all that things. But, hey, I'm proud. I'm proud of the young Bucks. They did what they do. LeBron got hurt. LeBron James, he got hurt. Hit his hand on the rim, up in the sky. So, did too much. Embiid, 32. Kyrie Irving, 32. Brown off the bench. Jaylen Brown, 35. He got to play against his teammate, one-on-ones. That was set up. Everybody wanted to see that. Good action. So, hey, you got to love it. They did what they had to do. Entertain. I think my problem is that I think the festivities started like at 7:30. I mean, I ain't never seen. I mean, thinking the game gonna start at 7:30, at least 8 o'clock, a little bit after 8. Man, nah, man, it didn't start about 9 o'clock, something like that. Man. Come on now, y'all doing too much. All that stuff should have been done 5, 6 o'clock. Get it on out the way. So we can go ahead and watch this game, see what's going on for the ones who's watching. Because you got a lot of people not gonna watch it. You got a lot of people who used to go out. You got a lot of people like. Go out there, saying like it's a vacation, do what they got to do. I don't know how many people went out to Utah. That part. So, that's how it go. And so I'm glad to see Donovan, all that kind of stuff like that. So, it is what it is. Way to go ahead and do your thing. Let's see. We talk about Tatum. Can we go ahead and pass the torch, or what? Can we go ahead and just admit that? 55 points. Granted, no defense. He was shooting lights out. He did what he wanted to do. Not saying it, but dude's a bad man. He's a bad man. Point blank. There's a lot of good ones. Good coming up. So, hey, you gotta tip your head off him, man. 55 points. You break it down like this. Tatum was 22 for 31, 10 for 18 3-pointers. And like I said, they started shooting from the moon. 1 for 2 free throws. He had 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Plus 6 when he was out there. He took care of business. But Kobe, he idolized Kobe. This was the first year that they named the All-Star MVP after Kobe Bryant. He got it. His first Jordan edition shoes, basically, the Jordan brand, they dropped. Man, he had a great night, great weekend, and you're going to get paid off them shoes. So, hey, 55 double nickel. 55 piece. Hey, man, do your thing, bro. For real. Continue to shine. That's all I got to say. Continue to shine, man. Young Bucks. Like to see that. Everybody want to crown some other ones who just coming up there. Jason Tatum is next in line. I'm sorry. He is. That dude's too nice. There's some other good ones. But that dude right there is a problem. You can't stop him. Inside or outside. They need to go ahead and make that team with Brown and Tatum. Get the defense. They play defense. Get you some more lights out shooters. Go ahead and take the model of Chicago back in the day. Grammy. You got two dudes who no one can guard in the league. No one can stop them. That's why they're in first place. For real. Just get them some people around them. Hey, man. Some real proven ones. And it's on. It is on. So, hey. That's off to you, man, because we know that you was gunning for that. You was gunning for that first Kobe Bryant All-Star MVP. You got it. With a rock and roll, man. That's what it's about. Next storyline you had in Utah. Donovan Mitchell came back to Utah. 40-piece. Started out kind of sluggish, missing some shots. Things like that. Then he turned it on. He was right there with Tatum in the third quarter. They was trading, going back and forth. Did y'all think that Donovan was going to try to put on the show for Utah? Utah? Come on, man. That's what he does. You know he was going to do that. You know, he had to get them kinks out. First time starting. First University of Louisville former player to start an All-Star game. Hey, man, he did his thing. I'm telling you. Hey, 40-piece. Any other All-Star, he would be MVP. But Tatum was not going to be denied. So hats off to Donovan Mitchell, man. You did your thing. Donovan Mitch, 15 for 25, and like about 5 of them was shooting from a half court this at the end of the game. Take them away. The stats is better than that. 15 for 25. He was 8 for 17 3-pointers, 2 for 2 free throws, 3 rebounds, 10 assists, 3 steals, plus 8. He's the only All-Star who has ever had 40 points and 10 dimes. Well played, young man. Well played. You did your thing. Now, did y'all see this? Russell Westbrook plans to sign with the Clippers once he clears waivers. What do y'all think about that? I mean, that's... Whew. Now, don't get me wrong. The Clippers team is nice. Hey, they got some players. But would you go ahead and risk it? And I'm saying risk it because maybe Westbrook is going to fit in with them. We don't know. Maybe he is. Maybe he is. Strong possibility, right? Who knows? Because right now, the Clippers, if you look at the Clippers, they are 33 and 28. 1 game out of first place in the Pacific. You got Paul George. You got that guy. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know. Come on now. He ain't played in like a couple of years. Kawhi Leonard. So, you got Zubac, Mann, Morris, Bateman, Plumlee that you got in the trade. You got Bones. So now you're going to add, you got Covington. You got, now you're going to add Westbrook. So what's his role? You got rid of Jackson. So is he coming in starting as point guard, him and PG? Didn't we see that before? Wasn't Paul George playing with Westbrook before? I don't know. I think so. You can't dodge him. Everybody's dodging tonight, but you can't dodge him. So, hey, he's going to end up on the Clippers. So we're going to see what's going on with that one. Let's see. I'm going to wait for this one. I do want to come back to that. But I'm going to go ahead and wait for that. Let's get caught up real quick. Like I said, I did a little bit about the standings, but let's go ahead and dive into that real quick. All-Star break. So, let's see. Let's get the standings. So, right now in the Eastern Conference, you got the Celtics, the mighty Celtics, 42-17, 3-game lead over the 76ers. 7.5 game lead over the Nets. In the Central, you got the Bucks. Giannis's wrist is messed up. He got to reevaluate it today. He wanted to see what's going on. MRI, see if there's any damage. They 4.5 over the Cleveland Cavaliers. 15.5 lead over the Bulls. So, Cleveland, hey, that's young talent. And it seemed like that the Bucks, I think, get ready to pick up Leonard, who was kicked out of the league or something for some racial insensitive remarks. So I guess they reinstated him, or he's back, or whatever. I think he's going to sign with the Bucks. So it should be interesting. 6'11" shooter, shot blocker, stuff like that. Southeast, you got the Heat, who Kevin Love is going to sign with them. They got a 3-game lead over the Hawks. 3.5 lead over the Wizards. I don't know, man. This right here just reminds me of the NFL. You know, the divisions. I guess the South. You know, this year when you had the Falcons, the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't good. The Saints, Aints, things like that, and the Bucks. I just see that division like that because Miami Heat is grimy. You know, they can continue to do what they do. This what it is. So, they 3-game lead, so we'll see over the Hawks. Western Conference, Northwest, you have the Nuggets, who is like crushing that whole division. The Nuggets got an 11-game lead over the Timberwolves and 12-game lead over the Thunder, 12.5 over the Jazz and the Blazers. I'm surprised the Blazers is 28-30. If they was in in the other conference, in the Eastern Conference, they'd probably be second or third in somebody's standing with a chance to go to the playoffs. But right now, they're in last place in their division. We'll see what's going on. We know Dame Time likes to get it cracking, so he'll do what he got to do. One of the biggest surprises has to be the Pacific. You know, you got the Clippers, the Suns, the Warriors, LeBron James, and the Kings. Well, the Kings is in first place. They only got a 1-game lead over the Clippers, 1.5 lead over the Suns, 3.5 over the Warriors, and the Lakers. They got a lead over them 6. That has to probably be the toughest division, right? I mean, that's tough. That's tough. I mean, the Kings, if they was, but they 32-25, so you know they still would be in the hunt if they was other places. But that's got to be that is tough. That's tough. Come on now, that is tough. That is tough. Hats off to them because I don't think they're going to withstand what's coming their way with the Clippers, the Suns, and the Warriors, and LeBron James. So we'll see what's going on in the Southwest. You got the Grizzlies with a 5.5 lead over the Mavs. You know I'm not happy with that. You know I rock with Luka. Now we got Kyrie. We'll see what's going on. Memphis think it's me against the world. Tupac. You know, everybody's, we the bad guys. Yeah, not the bad guys. Only bad guys we know is Detroit Pistons. You're definitely not that. You got some guys that try to be tough, but, it is what it is. You got an exciting player in Ja Morant. And you got some Jackson's nice, things like that, but I don't know. You know how that goes. People up there saying that kind of stuff, so it is what it is. All right, let's get caught up on some women basketball. Let's do that. So yesterday, let's see, the Lady Cardinals did their thing. They won 62-52. They actually was up. They was up by 6 points at halftime, and then all of a sudden, they didn't show up in that third quarter and got blitzed. Lost their quarterback 10 points, was down by 4, but they punished the Eagles in the fourth quarter, right now, Louisville's 20-9, 11-5 in the conference. So right now they sit in tied in third place, basically with Florida State. 2 games behind first. That Notre Dame game that they should have won kind of hurt because they'd have been sitting pretty if they went ahead and took care of that business. Duke is in first place, tied with Notre Dame, followed by Virginia Tech, then Florida State and Louisville. So, I don't know. Seen a lot of local women basketball games and been talking to Mark, been talking to Bump and other people who follow the Cardinals. I don't know, man. You know, this lineup I really don't care for. You got Harris, who's a nice freshman, take care of business. Olivia Cochran, I don't know what's happening with her this year. I mean, she's a junior, and I don't know. Van Lift, 17 points, 6 for 17 shooting. That's a lot of shots, and only 6 made. That's not good. Kono, 5 minutes, 0 for 6, 0 points. Robinson, I mean, you know, she's 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 5 points. She plays defense. Now, you can live with her in the starting lineup, but you got to have more than Kono and her and Cochran give you 2. I mean, Haley's by herself. Now, off the bench, you do have some firepower when you bring in CC Carr. You know, she had 6 points. Russell had 13. Great game for her. Jones didn't score a point on the 9 minutes. That's, you know, she's supposed to be a high-impact transfer, so you got to get some points after her. Let me see. Josie Williams, only 2 minutes. Liz Dixon had 13 points, 12 rebounds. Monster game for her off the bench. Congratulations. You deserve that. You know, I don't know. I'm still trying to put my finger on it. I don't know if they're not athletic enough. I know that Haley needs more help. You don't have a real point guard out there. You got some shooters, you know, as far as Haley and Kristen Carr. You have no inside presence. Yes, Dixon had 13, but that's inconsistent. Olivia, man, if you can get her to get a double-double, that helps you. Haven't been doing it. I don't know. I do not know. Please comment, let us know. Let me know. What do you guys think? What's the problem? What's the deal? I don't know. Hey, sis, how you doing? Let's see. All right. Let's get into this. Let me see. Kentucky Wildcats had a monster win over the weekend. Much needed for their resume. Definitely need that. That right there. You know, they done beat Tennessee twice. You know. The SEC, I don't know. Great league, basketball league this year. But every time you want to crown somebody as the best and good and stuff like, it don't seem that way. Tennessee beat Alabama on Wednesday or something like that, then follow up and lose to Kentucky by 12, and Kentucky dominated them. I understand it's about matchups, all that kind of stuff. But wow, you know, that's not good. You got to do better than that, man. You got to do better than that. And Kentucky, they needed that. They trying to get in the tournament. You know, they done beat Mississippi State at Mississippi State. They done beat Tennessee at home. Much needed for their resume to get in NCAA. They was led by, well, it was a balanced attack. Wallace had 16. Oscar had 16 and 7. Livingston had 12 and 10. Great game for him. Toppin had 11 and 5. Really only 3 points off the bench. Reeves only had 8. But they played defense. They locked down Tennessee. They did what they had to do. That's another feather in the cap to get in there. Let me see. The remaining schedule for UK is they have to go play at Florida on Wednesday. That's going to be a trap game because you got Auburn coming in. They're pretty much the same. Then in March you end up you got Vanderbilt coming in town. Then you got to play at Arkansas, which they're gonna be desperate to. So I mean, Kentucky can actually win. You know, they can beat Vanderbilt. They can beat Auburn at home, and they got a chance to go ahead and be 6-0 going down the stretch type stuff. So get off the bubble. But I mean, this year college basketball, what's going on? Like, who's the dominant team? Houston, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the SEC, they flip flop. You know, you got Purdue. You know, you got the same old the characters. You know, and like me, what's going on with it? Because now Kentucky got 2 wins over Tennessee when I think they were both times ranked in the top 10. They in there. They gonna be in there, man. Them are quality wins, big time. And I feel you. Do what you got to do. Tonight we had a game that that's one of the reasons why y'all didn't see in my face this late. Louisville played Duke. Duke was 18-point favorite. Duke almost covered for the Betters. Almost. If they had 2 more points. And actually, this game was closer to this. 79-62. Duke with the win. I'm glad I haven't really had a chance to do one of these and break it down after the game in a long time. But let's go ahead and get into the stats real quick. Let's do the team stats first. Louisville shot 44%. Duke 49%. Louisville had 7 for 17 3-pointers and was 41%. Duke 9 for 22, 40%. Free throws, Louisville went to the line 10 times, 9 for 10. Duke 12 for 18, 66%. Louisville shot 90. They have been a great, I'm going to say this, and I know I'm great jinx them. I'm going to say great. That's pushing. They've been a real good free throw shooting team. That's why they beat Clemson. Plus, it was aggressive. You got to go to the hole. Get calls. Make the put the pressure on the referees. That's what you got to do. Rebounds, 28-33, which to me, I'm surprised it's this close. If you watch that game like I watched this game, it wasn't even like that. Yeah, I mean, as far as the rebounding and stuff like that, it was real bad. It was real bad. Offensive rebound. And what I'm talking about, they had 12 offensive rebounds. Louisville had 9. But it seemed like they were scoring, like, you know, and Warren's missed a free throw, hit a 3. That's 5-point play. That's 5-point play. You ain't beating nobody like that. That's not, I mean, rebound. Steals. Louisville had 5. Duke had 6. Assist. Louisville had 11. Duke had 19. Blocks. Louisville 2. Duke 5. Turnovers. Louisville had 12 turnovers. You know, that's good for them, but you can't do that on the road, man. You got to have below 10 on the road. You do. I'm sorry. Duke had 6 fouls, 15-11. Largest lead. Louisville had a 9-point lead in the first half. Largest lead for them, a 17 at the end of the game. When you dive into this game, I was going back and forth with Brother Bump. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we get down. It was a painful conversation. JJ, let me get this stats right. JJ, solid game. He's stacking. This continue your confidence, man. That's what you needed, your confidence. He has 16 points, 3 rebounds, 6 for 10 shooting, 4 for 5 3-pointers. Get that aggression. Do what you do. Dude is nice. He's got the height. He's athletic. You just got to get a little stronger, but also have confidence in your game. Because you got these big old lumberjacks on you. Take them straight to the rack like you did against Clemson. Knock that jumper. Make them a mismatch. Brandon Huntley, Hatfield had 9 points, 5 rebounds. Withers had 2 points. Oh my gosh. 4 rebounds. 1 for 7 shooting 30 minutes. Why he even playing 30 minutes? Mike James, 6 points, 2 for 7 field goal. L. Ellis did what he needed to do. He had a lot of points in that first half, kept us in the game. 8 for 16, 3 for 5, 2 for 2, 3 for 5 is 3-point. He had 7 assists, 2 rebounds. He had 4 turnovers. You know what? I think what's the problem on his turnover? Anytime Ellis has a turnover, he stops. He pouts. He don't get down on the floor. He don't go back and say, okay, let me go ahead and block this. Let me go ahead and knock it off that leg. Let me go ahead and make a hard foul. Do whatever. He stops. He don't play no defense when it comes to that. This team's defense is probably the worst defensive team I've seen in a long time. Like, really. I mean, it was a dunk fest. It was offensive rebound fest for Duke. Duke made Louisville look like they had a bunch of 6-foot centers and forwards out there. Louisville had size too. Granted, don't get me wrong, Duke started 2 7-footers, but they wasn't hard. I mean, it wasn't like it was Turpin and Bowie down there dunking on everybody. They was end up dunking it because no defense. You know? And like I told Brother Bump, man, if Louisville had an average team, they would compete. The ACC is not tough this year. Your 2 best teams is what? Miami and Virginia? Pittsburgh is up at the top. Come on, y'all. Pittsburgh. Clemson, who Louisville spanked. Come on, man. Ooh, sucky, man. It's sucky. It's truly, it's real bad. Real bad. That's all I gotta say. Like, effort. All you need is effort, man. Like, have some pride, right? Like, everybody who's played sports, for those who played on weak teams, you need to play for yourself too, right? You're playing for your brothers, your teammates. Then you're playing for yourself too, right? Your name. Like, effort. I shouldn't have to coach effort. Kenny Payne should not have to coach effort. And you can see the growth. With the last 3 to 4 games, the longer we were on that Pittsburgh game, they laid an egg. I guess they just thought they done made it. Mama, we made it. No, you didn't make it. Didn't make it. Fell short. But then you can see them going. You can see the effort is a little bit better. What happened to Carey? Has anybody seen Carey? Please hey. Is the NIL deal? What is going on with him? I mean, my guy gets 8 minutes. Now he's 2 for 2, 4 fouls, 4 points. Man, put Okorafor or whatever his name is, put him in there. I mean, I'd rather you lose with him with his effort, and then he gonna foul. We know he's gonna foul, but I'd rather Louisville lose with him trying, going all out. Carey looks like, hey, my brother explained it to me best. Bump said next time you see Carey run up the court, it seems like he's got music playing in his brain. Do. Like, what are you doing, man? Get back on defense. Go hard. Play hard. Like, I understand coaches changes happen. But, dude, you trying to play in overseas or somewhere at the beginning of the season, try to play in the league, do something. That's a wash. Brother Bump always says, man, no, not Brother Bump. The mayor always said, man, about football or something like that. Let him play tight end. I said, man, ain't nobody, man, he ain't ready for none of that. He's not going to do none of that. I just never seen people quit on themselves like that. Okay, team is bad. I played on a Bad News Bears team in baseball one year. And I mean, that just took everything out of me. But at the end of the day, I was playing for my team and my name. You ain't going to embarrass me. If we're going to lose, it's going to be tough. We're going to go hard. The effort, as much as some of these play calling, I'm looking at like, different stuff like that. The combination, who he's bringing in, what's going on. I look at that like you guys. We all do. But does he really got to coach effort? That's sad. When you can't practice, well, you know what? Like I said before, if that's the case, if I got all these problems that you're saying that you have in practice, they wouldn't even be on my team. I'd rather lose with walk-ons than scholarship players who are just not doing what they need to do. Now, I've seen some players improve in the last 5-6 games. I mean, that's good. You know, that's good. But 4-24, 2-15 in the league. Seems like some people's on vacation. And to me, I think you should have given them a pink slip and brought in some walk-on. Man, hey, man, I'm a graduate from University of Louisville. I played in the gym. I was doing, and murals, all that stuff. You got some people that you could have got out there that was going, it can't get any worse, 4-24. It can't. When you see people jogging up the court after turnovers, or not even going hard on lane and, sprinting down the lane, can't get the rebounds, can't block out, don't know what it look like. Man, I'm not losing like that. I'm not losing like that. That's not happening. I will lose with some walk-ons and call it a day and tell my boss, hey, come to practice. I need you to come to practice. I need you to see this. Now, what do you think? What's going on? Well, I didn't bring all of me, and I should have evaluated. I should have did what I needed to do. I should have embraced it. I should have did it all. You're absolutely right. You're right. But can I have your permission to go ahead and just stop telling people, pulling a Bobby Knight, just leaving people at places? What should I do? Come on now. This is not a good Duke team. There's a lot of teams that are not good. But this is a very, very bad Louisville team. Extremely bad. And there's talent. I'm with you guys. But heck, they must don't like each other because, it's bad. It's really bad. So, 79-62. Another loss. You know how that goes. Woo-wee. Let's see. We already hit this one before. We got Dolphins hire Broncos former head coach Fangio as defensive coordinator. They're trying to go ahead and get things back right how it was when Flores, when they had a nice defense. So, I feel them. Do what you got to do. Take control of the situation. So, we'll see with that. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that's going on. Everybody trying to jockey to do what they need to do. So, we'll see. Let's see. The Commanders named Bieniemy as offensive coordinator. Y'all know who Bieniemy is. Bieniemy is the guy who we talked about. Offensive coordinator. Yeah, offensive coordinator, former offensive coordinator for the Chiefs that did not get any shine, didn't get no look. Well, they claim he got looks. I don't know if he got any looks. You know he got any looks for any teams? I don't think so. Because he didn't call plays. It's a lot of coordinators that don't call plays. So he decided, what way can I be, have a better opportunity? Right? Well, the better opportunity is to go somewhere else to a team that the head coach is not going to be all with the shiny suit, like P. Diddy, doing all kind of stuff, looking all good, taking all the credit. So he goes to Commanders. I don't know about this move, boss. I don't know about this move. You don't have a quarterback. You have some nice receivers. They got some nice receivers. Running backs are okay. Offensive line is okay. You might get ready to bury yourself because if that offense looks like how it looks this year, now the offense was plain Jane. If it's still plain Jane and the numbers about the same, everybody gonna say, "Oh my gosh, he's not the wizard." Follow the yellow brick road, and we came to see him. He's not the Oz. He's not the Wizard of Oz, right? He's getting blamed for all that. But I get it. I understand. You had to leave. You had to leave. You had no choice but to leave. You should have left. But I don't know if I'd have picked the Commanders. Now, if Commanders go ahead and get a good quarterback that somebody can feed these receivers that they got, and he's being creative, doing all this kind of, they look. I mean, that offense ain't look good in a while. But if they can look like a solid offense, get in the playoffs again, stuff like that, that's different. And then you take all that shine. But I don't know. Ooh-wee. I think I might have just stayed at least one more year and went to another team. I get it, though. You got to, because the whole NFL thinks that Andy Reid is the reason why, not you. Not you. Not at all. I'm just saying, once they go ahead and be middle of the road again, mediocrity, they blaming you. You in trouble, man. And you're not going to get that head coaching job. I'm sorry. That sucks. But I get it. We all get it. You had to make that move. Good luck, man. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. We just want to go ahead and bust y'all anyway. So, it is what it is. So, it is what it is. The Packers, running back Jones, reworking deal to stay. I think it's a great move. And that's what the running backs do. The ones who's able to get some contract. Anytime you see Will sign, real running back sign 5 years, $40 million, that ain't happening. That's not happening. Unless you Adrian Peterson, somebody with some longevities. That's not happening, man. Once they give you that big contract like that, plus you only probably got 2 more years left in you, that's a wrap. So, he wants to stay. They're going to go ahead and put some money on that back burner for him. Do what they got to do. Good running back. I mean, real good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's Pro Bowl good type. Can catch, can run hard. I just think that once you get another running back that can start, that clock is ticking real quick. And I think it ticked a lot. So he's thinking, oh my goodness. But I'm thinking, hey man, there's a lot of teams can use you, man. You real good. But I get you. You got that foundation. You set in stone. You doing what you do. I got you. But hey, you got to keep him. And, they will. It is what it is. Let's see. It is one other thing. I want to go back to this NBA. I want to go ahead. Let's see if I can get some stuff real quick for you guys before we wrap this up today. If I can go ahead and find what I'm looking for, then that'll work out. Perfect. Let's see what's Russ. All right. So we had the GOAT turn 60, Michael Jordan. Found some interesting things that Michael did in his time, and I wanted to share some of that with you guys before we wrap up, because we all talk about it's Black History Month and things like that, but it's the GOAT month too. So did you guys know that the Miami Heat, despite never playing for them, retired his jersey? That's a little bit different. That is a little bit different. Now, you know there's something. When your opponent said, now we're going to go ahead and retire at 23 also. Let's see. Before Michael became Air Jordan, his teammates and everybody was calling him Captain Marvel at the beginning of his Bulls career. Of course, that didn't stick, but Captain Marvel. Nah, that didn't sound good. Not at all. Let's see. Jordan retired as the NBA's third all-time leading scorer behind Kareem and Karl Malone. Of course, he was passed by Kobe and LeBron. Jordan's 1,072 career games is the second fewest played of any NBA top 10 career scorers. Wilt Chamberlain only played in 1,045. So he did that in fewer games. Only other player that had fewer games than him was Wilt. Michael Jordan averaged 30 points. He averaged scoring 30 points a game. That's the highest in league history. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the highest in league history. So 30.12 career points a game. Wilt averaged 30.07. Elgin Baylor, 27.36. So Michael averaged more points per game than anybody. The GOAT, man. The GOAT. That's what he is. The man of the decade. Michael Jordan won 5 league MVPs. 88, 91, 92, 96, 98. Come on, man. Quit playing, man. Let's see. So, I'm going to leave it on that. That's a lot of MVPs. Air Jordan, the GOAT, did his thing. Hey, man, it is what it is. Thank you guys for joining this late night edition. Appreciate you. Make sure you go ahead and vote for these kiddos, like we said. Please go ahead and do that. They deserve it. Everybody we got on that list, we feel that they deserve the recognition. So any one of these kiddos who win it, it is what it is. So please go ahead and show that love. Vote for them. Appreciate that without a doubt. So here it again. This is where you're going to find us at the Mark and Will Show. Period. On Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, you don't stop. Hey, Instagram, you're on YouTube, Facebook, all that stuff. Hey, Taco Tuesday tomorrow. Peace out. God bless. Another banger. Peace.
It's 8 p.m. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.